If you want to see how I achieved this nice, pretty turquoise ombre look, keep watching. Hey guys, it's Magenta Nailed It, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome. Sit back and get comfortable. If you are returning, welcome back. I'm so happy that you came. Today we're going to be doing a extra long, I would say like tapered square, maybe like semi-coffin, real pretty ombre. I actually did this set a while ago and I just haven't had the time to get it uploaded. So I was going across my files and I'm like, hey, shit, I need to upload this. It's nice. But anyways, I'm not going to be talking too much about what I'm doing here. I mean, everything is really pretty self-explanatory if you just watch. Today, I want to dive into beginner nail techs and how to build clientele, how to gain confidence, basically just diving into the industry and what it has to offer and what you need in order to be successful. So I am a licensed nail tech. I've always had a passion for nails. This is something that I started doing when I was younger. If I had continued doing it back in the day, I swear I'd probably be a beast by now. But like sometimes life hits you on the ass and you don't always go the way you're supposed to go. But somehow it found me again and here I am. So some tips that I will give to a beginner nail tech when starting off in this industry is patience. Patience is something that you need to have. Some people are lucky when it comes to building clientele, learning the trade, actually learning the craft. And some people, have to actually work for it. So regardless to what category you fall in, I still think that the same steps and tools are necessary to be successful. If you are starting out, the number one thing that I would suggest that you do is practice as much as you can. I know that we feel that doing nails on fake hands or silicone hands gets boring after a while, but when I tell you your clients, well, your future clients will appreciate it, that's exactly what I mean. Because when you are very anxious to get your hands on clients and you haven't really perfected your foundation, you start off building a negative rapport, with the people in your community, people on social media. Word of mouth spreads very quickly, and unfortunately, negative word of mouth spreads quicker than positive word of mouth. Everybody's from a certain area. You might be from a big city or a small city, but no matter how big or small it is, word can travel very fast. So you do not want to start off your career with unhappy clients, because even though you might be offering your service at a discounted rate, they still might not be happy with what they get. And it's unfortunate because sometimes you could tell clients, like, I'm new, I'm just starting, and they'll be like, oh, okay, just because the price is right. But then when they get the service, they still are unhappy, even though the price was right in the beginning. So focus on your foundation. In school and in our course book, the My Lady course book, it teaches us that the proper way to form a nail is a 3 bead method. Some people do a 1 bead, some people do a 2 bead. But if you want to go as far as the book does say 3 bead method. You drop your first bead towards the free edge, or where, depending upon how long or how short the nail is, where the natural nail and the tip meet is where you put your first bar. Your second bead will go right above that, and then you have your third bead, which is your cuticle bead. Now, in all reality, that is in a perfect world. It's not always that easy. So I like to tell nail techs who ask me, what should they do? I would rather tell them to use as many beads as you need in order to get the job done. Now, that's not to say, use 32,962 beads, because we don't want the nail to be crazy thick. But I know a nail tech who uses small beads, very small beads. So she might use 10 beads to cover the surface of the nail, whereas I know another nail tech who drops 2 beads. So, but the point is, find a technique that works for you and learn how to build the structure of the nail. Control the acrylic. Make sure you I lost my train of thought. Make sure you cover the side walls. Try to keep the shape of the nail as you're laying the acrylic. That way you don't have a lot of filing to do at the end. Building in the apex. The apex is very, very necessary. Now, a lot of people are, I don't know if they're misinformed or whatever the case may be, but a lot of people think that an apex is a big dumb hump. I mean, it's not a big dumb hump, but it is a slight slope towards the middle half. I want to say like middle half of the nail bed, slightly away from the cuticle area. And what the apex does is it brings stability to the nail. It helps with impact. So, especially with longer nails. So if you think about a ladder. Oh, no, think about it like this. Think about a diving board. If you're standing at the end of the diving board closest to the, where people walk, the diving board is not flimsy. But as you walk out onto the diving board, that's when the diving board starts to, shake up and down. That's because all the weight is at the end of the diving board. But if you add a little bit of weight towards the other end of the diving board, it won't shake so much. So with that being said, it helps with impacts, it helps with stability. So you really need an apex on the nail, in order to help it be secure. A lot of people who go to nail shops, they break their nails very easy. And once you take the nail off, you notice that the natural nail is split across. That's because there wasn't enough stability on top of the nail bed in order to brace whatever impact was made. And when my clients break their nails, or if they hit their nails break at the free edge. And you would rather your client's nail break off at the tip or the free edge than on their actual nail bed, because that's when it's painful. And a lot of people don't know that, and they be like, well, why my nails got these, cracks in it? The number one reason why your nail has cracks in it is because there's barely any acrylic there in the first place, because people like to society has made people believe that thin nails are, what's popping. And of course, according to the book, a nail should be credit card thin at the tip of the nail. It doesn't say that the nail has to be credit card thin at the apex. So that's where a lot of misunderstanding comes in. So by all means, learn to structure your nail correctly. Learn to build a good solid foundation. Your clients will come back just because their nails lasted. Okay? Of course, we have clients who like the designs, like the glitter and the rhinestones and all the encapsulations. They like that shit. But if you give them that and their nails still break or lift a few days later, they're not going to be thinking about that glitter and them rhinestones. They're going to be like, I just got my nails done and why they break already. So practice on your hand, silicone hand, plastic hand, your own hand. Practice as much as you can, because when you get your hands on real clients, that's when shit get real. So you have to think about it like this. How do you like your services to be? When you go into a new place to get your hair done, get your eyebrows waxed, you are going because you know how you want your stuff to be. You going to this specific person because you know that they good. That's the reason why you want people to come to you. You don't want to mess up your first few chances because you're thirsty by giving these people not 100% accurate nail tech work. Okay? So just take your time, learn the trade, learn how to build the nail, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's fast forward. You've been practicing for a little while. You got a little good. You ready to start taking clients. When it comes to building your clientele, it's so many different avenues you could take. But what I will tell you from experience is that word of mouth is the best word. We all love social media. I love social media. But at the same time, when you get your hands on a client who love their nails, you best believe she about to go tell her mama, her sister, her friend. She about to tell her coworkers. And that right there is everything. Because on social media, what they go off of is what they see. Word of mouth, they go off of what they hear from the person. So you did Keisha nails fat. Keisha about to go tell her girl Ebony, and Ebony's like, oh my God, girl, I've been looking for a nail tag. Ebony come to you and she sit down and you slay Ebony nails. Now Ebony about to go tell her homegirl Toya, and that's word of mouth is the best word. Now social media. Social media is excellent because it puts you on a platform of thousands of people. So let's say you get that one person out there in the world who's looking for a nail tech, but she just haven't come across one of your clients through word of mouth. So she hop on Instagram and she type in, I don't know, whatever city you live in, Detroit nail tech. So the hashtag pull up all the people who use the Detroit nail tech, and she see one of your pictures pop up. Now she on your page and she scrolling, and she scrolling on other people's pages, but she like your work. So now she looking through your bio, she, trying to see how you book. She probably in your inbox. Social media is good for that. For the people you can't touch through word of mouth, you can touch them through social media. Now, social media can also be a hindrance. It could be discouraging because as much as you would like people to like your pictures and like your photos and follow you on social media. For some people, it's a fast climb. For some people, it's a slow climb. Some people feel like they are only validated when they get likes, on their pictures. So social media can break you. It can make you. You can make a lot of money, or you can sit there and I don't know what you can sit there and do. But for me, I take advantage of all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and word of mouth. And if you stay consistent on what you do, post, when you do get clients, ask permission to take pictures of their nails. Don't just pull out your camera and start taking photos. I always, I'll take that back. Do what you want to do. What I do is I ask. Even with my loyal clients, when I'm done, I'll be like, can I take a picture of your nails? Some people might not be comfortable. Some people don't care, but just always give them the option. Take good photos. Good picture taking is key to getting clients off social media. Like I say, word of mouth is good because you got Keisha who told Ebony who told Toya, but now you got social media where they can't go off of what somebody told them. They only can go off of what they see. So take good pictures. Invest in some type of light, a ring light, a desk light, and get them angles right. We're not asking you to be professional photographers, but we are asking you to make your work flattering. Make it where people are scrolling on Facebook and Instagram and they be like, dang, them look good. Let me go to her page and see what else she posts. So yeah, that's how you market to social media. You market to social media by taking excellent photos. People are nosy. So not only do they like seeing good pictures, they like to see what you do on a daily basis. So if you don't mind going live, sometimes while you working at your workstation, they like to see stuff like that. They are nosy. So, try to use everything you can in order to build your clientele. Make your prices based on your skill. Don't try to base your prices off one of your favorite nail techs that you follow because you like them and you feel like your prices should be their prices. It don't work like that, y'all. It don't. Your prices need to go off your skill level. So if you just not starting and you know for a fact that your prep game ain't 100, you might need, for a fact that your nails might last a week. You need not be charging, $50 and $60 and $70 and $80 because they not getting $50 and $60 and $70 and $80 quality. So charge your skill level, and by all means, nails is not something that takes forever to learn. Nails is something that as long as you stay consistent, you are determined to master it. Nails is something that you can do. Just be patient with doing it. Don't be cheap. Don't try to buy cheap stuff. I always say you are only as good as the products that you use. So when I say that, I don't mean go online and buy the whole Valentino acrylic system. But then I don't mean go to Sally Beauty Supply and buy a Kiss kit and use Kiss acrylic on your clients. It's it's a thin line between both. I'm saying invest in decent product. play with products. You know, never use a product on a client that you haven't tested on yourself. If you notice that a client's nails are lifting, honestly, they shouldn't be lifting. Because if you tested your prep game on yourself, you would know that your prep game is A1. So all this kind of like tying together. Test your products. Don't buy real cheap stuff. You know, invest in yourself. Get you a drill. You don't have to be a $300 Cooper drill, but you know, get you a drill that's gonna make it, because I can guarantee you these drills that y'all buying off Amazon will not hold on for years. They will break down because most of them aren't meant for, you know, professional work. If you a nail tech like I am, I work 5 days a week. Now, I used to work 6 days a week. I work 5 days a week and I take about 4 to 5 clients a day. You gotta think, my drill is working with me. So invest in a drill. You know, look into buying the right drill bits. Your products will help the job be easier. You know, get you some nice carbide bits or some ceramic bits. You know, whichever ones you like. Get you some sanding bands, some fouls and buffers. Invest in some polish. You know, a few colors. Not all clients want colored acrylic. You know, a lot of my older clients, they like to just be simple. So try to have a few polishes on deck. And, you know, just take your time. Take your time and just love what you do. That's what I could say. When you love what you do, it makes the job so much fun. I can honestly say I love doing nails. Like when I'm on vacation, I be kind of like on withdrawal mode. Like after 3 days of being on vacation, I'm like, yeah, who nails can I do real quick? Because it's just, it brings a calm and a comfort to me, you know, that I really can't explain. I guess it's my way of expressing myself. Most artists are artists because it is a way for them to express themselves, whether it be through music or through painting, through nails, through building. All that is a form of art, and most artists, they use that as their outlet. And this is just something that I love to do. So yeah, first find out if you like it. You know, so many people have tried to become nail techs in this pandemic because they're looking for a quick come up. And then after a while, they realize that it's something that it's not even something that they really want to do. So make sure that you love it. Because when you love it, it makes it so much better. But anyways, thank y'all for listening while I ramble on. I hope you all was able to watch the video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will be back. Thank you.